My name's Justin Rutledge, and I'm standing on a chair in the middle of the historic Cameron House in downtown Toronto, and we are all members of the Sixth String Nation. There's a song called Don't Be So Mean, Jellybean, and we mean it. Don't you be so mean, my jelly bean, my Boston cream. Don't so mean, my beauty queen, my movie screen. Slow, landlord, be slow, slow, landlord, be slow. Where my money goes, where my money goes. Man, I don't know. Man, I don't know.
It's interesting to see people's reactions to that song. It's definitely a song that brings people together, that people want to raise their voice to it. I mean, it turned into something I didn't really expect it to become. And I always like playing that on the Sixth String Nation guitar because it just feels right. I think, it's a very simple song, 3 chords, and it's the melody is actually only 3 notes. So I think there's a playfulness about it, just in the words. There's a humor to it. There's a couple verses where it's the humor is a little dark. Kids love it, and everyone. I don't think I've ever played it where the room hasn't sung along. And people just really enjoy it. I don't know. To be honest with you, Peter, I don't know what it is about that song, but I've been trying to rack my brain about it too.
Slow, landlord, be slow. Slow, landlord, be slow. Where our money goes, where our money goes. Hell, we don't know. Hell, we don't know. She's the girl for me.
It's a song that changes from venue to venue, from province to province. It changes from city to city. It always morphs into a different song depending on who's in the room. I don't think there can be one definitive recording of that song. In Toronto, I do it with a punk band.
Oh, really?
We do it really loud and really thrashy. And it works, and people love it. I just wouldn't know how to approach, production of that song. I mean, I would probably, if I ever did record it, I would probably just play a guitar and then get 50 friends in the room.
The girl for me, she brings me seeds. She brings me seeds from olive trees. From olive trees. She's the girl for me. She's the girl for me. Half make-believe, half make-believe. I'm half asleep, I'm half asleep. Let's try those oohs.
I probably wrote it when I was about 23, maybe even younger, 22, about 7 or 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it started off as actually a really slow song. And it started off as kind of a serious, I was seeing this girl at the time, and she wasn't being very nice to me. And so it was just kind of like, it started off as kind of the weak man's plea. Come on, honey, just give me a break here, And then then I forgot about it, and I didn't play it. I didn't play it for years. And then when we started playing at the Cameron House in 2004, that was the way I would end the nights. And I would just I sped the song up, and I stood on top of the bar. And people seemed to sing along, the small crowds that were there. It was kind of a way for me to connect with, the 15 people that might have showed up to the show. And I'd unplug, and I'd sit down at a table, or I'd sit at the bar, or stand on the bar, depending on how many beers I had. And we just all sing along together, and it just kind of kept growing and growing, and people started to come out specifically to hear that song. And I think that, we usually do that song as the last song of our set when we play live, and I think people stick around because, they know they're going to be part of something special at the end of our shows. I think they enjoy it because they're involved, and they're encouraged to be involved, and it's nice. It's nice when that can happen in a context where it's not very awkward.
Blow, November, blow, blow. So mean, don't you be so mean, my beauty queen, my beauty queen, my movie screen, my movie screen. Don't you be so mean, don't. My Jellybean, my Jellybean, my Boston cream, my